Hi, hey everybody, how's it going? It's Not With That Attitude podcast. We're back. It's another day, another bright, shiny day.
Yeah,
Had
yep.
a had a shit ton of rain here in Virginia, but now it seems we finally broken.
Yeah, same up here. Lots of
Gonna
rain.
have good old
We
sunshine.
had tornadoes.
I mean, Tick, you say rain, but you had snow not that long ago still.
Yeah, like literally, we had. I think it was like 2 days ago we had the snow. Then it's been
Right.
yesterday it rained like lightly, and now it's been raining all day today as well. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna like rain again tomorrow or some shit. Hold on, let me check my weather right now.
Yep, April
Yeah,
April showers bring May flowers.
Oh no, it's gonna be cloudy
exactly.
tomorrow, and then it's gonna be clear in the nighttime. Okay, well fuck me anyway. But anyway,
Um,
anyway, so
yeah, we
yeah, we've
had
had a lot of rain.
tornadoes.
Yep.
We
Did
had
you actually have
rain
like
and tornadoes.
yeah? Did one actually rip through Kentucky or?
There were a couple, I think, that ripped through
Oh yeah.
Kentucky proper, more south of me than my area, but we got to see some destruction. There are, I think, a few in Ohio too that also got
Oh yeah.
touched down and destruction was had. Fun times. I love sitting in my basement with my mother.
Yep.
It's great times.
Oh, didn't see any cows getting flung through the air.
Right.
No, no. The roof didn't get ripped off. I didn't go flying.
No, you gotta go all in. Like, what was it Tommy Lee Jones was in the movie Twister back in the day, where like they're just like literal like just like tornado chasers, like getting pickups
Oh
with like
yeah,
radar equipment and just chasing them down, right? Trying to
yeah,
record
yeah.
everything.
No, apparently the one Weather Channel guy was in Ohio though, so
Mm,
the one that like chases all the different storms.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So that was fun to hear about. But we did get to hear the creepy siren. So,
Yeah.
other than that, it's been chill. Rain and thunder and tornado warnings. It's great.
No, it's fine. Just your average, changing of the seasons on planet Earth.
Yep.
Planet Earth.
Oof.
Anyway,
Yes, indeed.
Earth.
That's what it sounded like.
So what do we got, Nick?
uh,
Let's hear
all
what you
right.
came
So
in inside so hard about.
okay, so I think I think it was actually like barely even a month ago. Dr. Phil put out a new show, Dr. Phil Prime Time.
Oh.
Oh boy.
All right. Now, I mean, I
Yeah.
never really watched any Dr. Phil
Okay.
before at all. I mean, like I'll catch like glimpses here and there, maybe see a clip or an article, whatever, blah blah, over the course of the years,
Oh
but
no. I came
never
home
actually
from
sat down and watched any of
school.
his shows. Oh, you
I came
oh
home from
you were a
my
devoted watcher for
grandma
a
would
while.
have it on. My grandma would have it on. So like I would come home to go back to her room to talk and
Mhm.
that would just be on TV. So I know Dr. Phil. Willingly or not, I have no clue.
Yeah,
But
because I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. While I was at work yesterday, and one of the episodes he had Dr. Phil on as a guest. So I'm like listening to the talk. It's like that was when I sent the message. It was like when the validation when Dr. Phil was quoting the same shit that you are. It's like, oh my god! And they were telling about the primetime show that he was coming out with. So I was like, all right,
Okay.
I'll sample this, see what's going on. So
Oh boy.
the thing there's only like I think he only has like 4 episodes on his YouTube channel. So I see one. It's like the dangers of helicopter parenting. And like not even a minute in, I want to put a bullet in my fucking brain. It's like seeing how this woman has this everything set up with her son, that she adopted from birth. Um, I mean, literally, he has the whole upper floor of the house to himself. He has like multiple rooms. His gaming room, his bedroom, whatever. Cameras in every single all the rooms, including the bathrooms,
what?
mind you. Yes, including the bathrooms.
Good gosh.
No.
Right,
No.
right.
That's not
Like
okay.
it's like this is like just the most extreme level of coddling. I think he's 13 now. He's like he's a fresh teenager, but still has like all his favorite binkies and everything. Like there's nice gaming setup, and he very rarely ever leaves the house. He never like and when he does, he's always with her and the dad and whatever. And it's just like, oh my.
I don't even know if that's helicopter parenting so much as like kangaroo parenting?
Yeah, like Phil, like start off as like whether like helicopter, bulldoze, snowplow, whatever parenting, just all the things.
That is literally just owning a dog.
Right.
Literally,
That's
like
why I have a cam, just so I can make sure the animals aren't doing something stupid while I'm away.
Right.
So I can scream at the
I
cats.
just-
It's like a thing like he's homeschooled. He's not allowed to go like he's not allowed to go anywhere by himself. Not allowed to go to the mall or anything by himself. Like this kid has like just really no
he has
experience.
no friends.
It's like as far as I'm aware, I hadn't finished the video. I'm like only halfway through the video, so I don't even know if he actually has any friends yet. But like from the sound of it, doesn't seem like he does. He's just like
There's no way for him to have
there's
friends.
no way,
not
right? There's
genuine
absolutely no
ones.
way, right? And it's just oh my god, it's mind-boggling. And what pissed me off even more because like it'll like occasionally cut to like some people in the audience and seeing their reactions like all of like every time we would cut to like a middle-aged woman in the audience, they should just be smiling and like approval. I'm like, are you fucking psychotic people?
Um,
You're
huh?
right.
I-
It does not
I-
compute.
I can't. Like, no, that's not why you have children. That's not why you adopt children. That's not. No.
Like
No?
and let me like tell you like so like the story she told like on the when like because like she was there when he was born and everything like the biological mother I don't know I guess he like wasn't planning on keeping him at all and put him up for adoption and they connected and
Yeah.
that whole process and everything so like this lady is so delusional and she's like oh yeah no I was there in the delivery room and it's like yes my mind knows I'm not no biologically his mother but like in my heart I am his mother I'm the one that brought him into this world I was there I was the first one to hold him after he came out and it's just like hey
No.
I can't I just can't it's like and I feel so bad for this kid because he's just gonna like he's gonna be so screwed. I mean, he's gonna be so screwed when
He's
he's
not
an
gonna know
adult.
what. He's not gonna know how to be independent at all. He's not gonna know how life actually works. Like, what?
The world is going to destroy him. Absolutely destroy him when he's finally got to be on his own. Oh,
I am flabbergasted. I don't know if I have enough words or any words. I,
Yeah.
I. Hmm. I can't. This aggravates me so much. I just can't.
it's like, all right,
Like-
yeah, that's it, bro. Our brains are broken. That's gonna be no more episodes after this, guys. It was a good run.
I just. So, like, I'm the only one in our little group that actively wants kids,
Mm-hmm.
actively likes kids, actively
Mhm.
likes being around kids.
Mm-hmm.
I would never, ever want to be around somebody who would do that to their kids or anything like that. I would report them immediately because that needs to be reported to CPS
Mm-hmm.
because that's not safe for them
Right.
in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
Like, what?
And this boy has no idea because like again, this is all he's ever known. He doesn't know. He's
Right.
completely.
He just grew up
He
with
thinks this
this.
is all normal. Yeah, he has. He's all in. It's like all his needs are met, all his wants are met. He can have just everything. Everything's all good, and he's like he doesn't know any better
And this is
because of
why
this dynamic.
people- And this is why people shit on like people adopting, like because they're like, oh well, this is what is gonna happen. They're gonna be treated like dogs or toys, or they're just living baby dolls for them. And I'm like, that's not what it is. I promise. And it's just I cannot fathom treating a human being like that in any way, shape, or form. That
Because I mean, literally,
I'm
she'll
so-
be like just like on the couch downstairs with her phone, everything with the ADT cameras up, and just kind of just scrolling, just
staring
sitting
at
on
this
the phone,
fucking
watching him playing on his computer, playing video games on his computer, whatever, for no hours on end. It's just like, what
hey
the
lady, if you want a
fuck?
relationship with your kid, how about you just go ask to like play a video game with them?
No, I mean she'll know to like go up there and know and like stand next to him and like watch him play every now and again too. But like she'll like and they'll like go out on walks outside every now and again, or like do whatever.
Oh
Like,
no! I mean, instead of doing the rest of it, instead of doing all this extra shit of just like watching them like they're some sort of like mysterious animal,
yeah,
just go
right.
after a kid
Mm-hmm.
and like have a relationship like a normal fucking human. I this aggravates the shit out of me. I hate this. I hate this so much. I just
Yeah, it's so bad because like again, once he's finally have to know once he's an adult and he has to go on his own, he's not gonna know what to do. It's like people are randos out in the world are just gonna chew him up and spit him out, and he's like, and then like, and I mean, and if he doesn't learn fast enough, like I mean, obviously, no, the mother's not gonna be around forever. She's gonna die at some point. So it's like once he's gone, it's like he's hey to the wolves, man.
oh, I'm gonna call it right now. He's gonna want to die
Right.
because he's not gonna be able to take care of himself. He's not gonna understand what to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be lost and devastated
Right.
and confused. Like, no, he's not gonna have any tools.
Right.
And unless there's other systems set in place, which is usually your like friends, which he doesn't get to have because he's in control by this woman all the damn time.
Right.
There's no way. There's no fucking way.
Like best case scenario, he's like so terrified by the world that he completely shuts himself indoors forever.
Well, how's he gonna get food? And
Yeah,
how's he gonna
right.
pay for food?
Oh, I'm sure
There's-
mom's got some saved up for him to use. Like assuming he doesn't blow through that right away.
Well, he's not gonna know how money works.
Maybe, I don't know. We don't know because like I mean, yeah, he's still 13 right now, but I mean, I would hope she would at least teach him how to handle money and shit later. But I mean, I don't expect her to go full on details like, oh, this is how finances work, this is how taxes work. I don't expect her to do like any detail like that, but like just like general like
But I'm
money
just.
handling.
But like, I highly doubt that she's gonna let him fall and fail. She's just gonna pay for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so therefore he's just going to be like, oh, well, I don't have to do anything for money. Mom has it and gave it to me when she died, so therefore I just, take it out of the bank. And there's food, and there's my video game stuff that I want, and if I want to go on a trip, there we go. I have the funds. Like, all right. You found a topic that I can rant on.
Yes.
Cool.
Welcome to the Angry Fog MC episode of podcast.
Angry Penguin. I can't imagine doing that to a kid that you wanted so badly.
Mm-hmm.
And I can understand wanting to be protective because yes, you wanted that kid, you love them so much. But part of being a parent is to let them learn how to be a human. And
Right.
in order to do that, they have to go outside by themselves sometimes and fail and get hurt.
Yeah, those experiences are so crucial. They are so insanely crucial.
Exactly. Like, I was bullied growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But you learn how to cope.
Right.
You learn to, like, who is safe.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I have distinct memories of, like, when I would get bullied, I would go find a friend and talk to my friend, and then I would feel better after that, and then they would back me up the next time they saw it. Like, it's just one of those you can't isolate your kid from the world to protect them.
Right.
You can't do that. That's not safe. That is not correct. That's not going to do anything for them. That is just for you, and that's being selfish and cruel in the long run. And I don't understand the mindset at all.
It's just pure
It's too extreme.
it's pure and utter delusion. It's all I say.
Well, I should rephrase. I can understand it to a degree. They want to be protective. They want
Yeah,
to
right.
make
Like,
sure
they,
that
like,
their
yeah,
kids are
yeah. I
safe.
understand the emotions behind it, but just like,
But
come on now.
it's an incorrect mechanism. It's an
Mm-hmm.
incorrect coping mechanism to deal with.
This is why
Right.
logic always rules.
It's that way.
Yes.
I just I, that aggravates me so much. That's so wrong. Like if you take any sort of early childhood development class ever,
Mm-hmm.
they talk about things that your kid needs to like learn and experience, and like the way that they grow up and learn how to do things is so important. And if they don't get to like go and learn how to do things because you keep them at your side all the time, that's a problem because they're not learning any critical problem skills at all. Like no critical thinking is going to be happening because they're just given everything.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not okay. Like
Yeah, just imagine how that whole ordeal is going to be when, like, by some miracle he gets a girlfriend, or like when he's adult and he finds a girl he wants to marry. Just imagine the hellish scene that's going to be.
Hey mom,
Meeting the
how do I
mother-in-law.
make this girl feel good?
Mother, get me this girlfriend. Mother, I wish for this girlfriend. I wish to acquire her.
Hey mom, how do I put X into Y? Like I can't. I just can't. This is so stupid. I can't believe this is the world that I live in. Can we go to another timeline now? This is the worst timeline in
Yeah,
so many ways.
yeah, because that reminds me, 'cause I'm surprised you didn't know about the whole God damn it, what was it that we messaged about? Was it earlier this week or last week? Um, the whole drama around
Paternity test.
paternity test. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
surprised
didn't
you
know
didn't know
anything
that.
about that.
Wow. God, yeah, yeah, no, that is an insanely common thing here in the U.S. About no, because I mean, like long and short of it is no, majority of women are against it because because a lot of them are going to be outed. That's the unfortunate truth of it. They know they're going to be outed. They if they agree on the paternity test shit, they won't be able to get away with all the shit that they've been getting away with for
But
forever.
also, I did have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are they asking for the paternity test only to start happening after the baby is born? Because some paternity tests they do when the baby is in utero, and that's more invasive.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Well,
would be my only like, ooh.
wait.
But
So
other than that,
wait. So you're asking for whether they do it after the child's born or while it's still in
Yeah.
utero? No,
Yeah.
this is like after it's born. After it's
Yep.
born.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
Yeah.
say if it was like in utero, that would be my only like, can we wait? Like I get it, you don't want to pay for anything right now, but like, can we wait?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like the lady was saying, that TikTok is like, okay, if you don't have anything to hide, I mean, just like go ahead and go for it, so everyone has peace of mind. Because
Right.
while the whole accidentally swapping babies at the hospital isn't as common, it still happens. So like just having that
It does.
Right.
safety net, right? And it's like, okay, good. I know for sure that this is the thing I pushed out of me, and my
Basically.
husband knows that this is his child. We're all on the same page, good to go.
Yep.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and the only real reason there's so much pushback on it is like, oh no, we want to protect, he doesn't trust me. Da, 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 da. Like, no, you're just trying to cover your tracks because your dumbass ain't being faithful.
Right.
All you unfaithful bitches, that's why you don't want this to go through.
Basically. And,
I
like,
mean, for me, I don't understand it because I am such a loyal person. I'm like, why, huh? Why would you question that? I don't go anywhere. Where would I go?
Yeah, right.
But I can understand that I am an anomaly, not the norm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And of course, you also
Yeah.
like then on the flip side, you have the fucking guys who are like so freaking like I don't know how to even put it. It's like they're basically like those like dumbass alpha males who like they have to secure their place and stuff, and it's like they're so insecure about like
Yeah.
whether they're
Yeah.
like the one true man for their woman or whatever. It's like calm
Mm-hmm.
down, buddy. That is specifically how you drive a woman away, buddy.
Yeah, right.
Good old buddy, old pal.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have those like that, and it doesn't help because there's like just so many cases where
Yeah.
where the mother was being unfaithful, shacked with another guy, and ends up
Right.
getting pregnant by that guy, but
Right.
still trying to dump the responsibility of being a father on whoever she's married to, whoever she's not actually seeing, whatever,
For real.
and shit like that. And there's like that constant deception everywhere, and so also that insecurity with a lot of guys going around there, which is why there's no so dead set. It's like paternity test.
Right.
And it's like it's a hellscape everywhere. It's a fucking hellscape.
And here's what we need to be doing before any procreation happens. Conversations needs to be happening.
Yeah.
Oh God forbid they can be allowed to do that.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, heaven forbid anybody does anything like that.
Yeah.
Because why talk about family planning?
Yeah, taking advantage of complex communication devices that we've evolved over the course of centuries. No, God forbid we use those.
Or just, sitting down and having a conversation.
Mm-hmm. It's like, or just being decent to one another and
Oh,
not
yeah.
trying to screw over each
Yeah.
other. Just in general.
Yeah.
What?
Why do any of those things? Why bother?
Yeah. Not too much effort.
Mm-hmm. I just I hate this storyline. I wasn't built for this. I wasn't built for this bullshittery.
Nope. But what did but going back to the whole no helicopter parenting and coddling shit, because that also reminded me of 'cause I don't know if y'all have been whether it be on TikTok or what in the news every now and again, but like 'cause I know there've been some cases in some schools across the country, kids just full on rioting and petitioning whatever about against having their cell phones taken away in school and things like that.
Yeah.
And I think there were even cases very like within the past week of where teachers have had to hey, put your phone away, or hey, I'm gonna take your phone away because I need you to pay attention. And students full on attack the teachers, put them in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like bruises, broken bones, cuts, just attack these poor teachers. I'm just like, what in the fuck, dude? And all the other students they're just standing around recording for several minutes until finally someone came in and pulled them off.
A bit of I know there's a psychological term for it, but there's like a few things that are happening. One, they are in a generation where that is their lifeline.
Right.
So you take away their lifeline, they are going to act feral. Two, some kids I know want to keep their phones with them because of all of the, school shootings that happen.
Yeah, that's what they always come back
and
to.
They
it's
want
like,
to be able to
what if,
contact
like, emergency or whatever. No, sometimes school. Like, and yes, those are legitimate concerns. Yes, but go ahead, Emily.
So in some classrooms, when I was in school, I don't know if they did it at your school, they had it so those shoe organizers that you hang on a door?
Mm-hmm.
They would have us put our phones in those.
No,
and hang
our
them
phones on us.
Well, not every class did it, but like certain teachers would have it so that you could hang you could put your phone in one of those.
With your name on it, whatever. So yeah.
Yeah. So like you could see your phone, it was right there.
Right.
But you weren't able to get on your phone at a moment's notice.
Right, during the class and all that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be
ours.
Like I kept my phone because I wasn't an asshole who just, didn't listen in class ever. But I don't know. Kids have an addiction to their phones that isn't really talked about or not well talked about and not really treated at all.
Mm-hmm.
But you think it's bad here, it is way worse in some Asian countries. They actually put kids in like institutes
Yeah.
for their addictions
Yeah.
for months and months.
Oh, okay. Because all I know as far as like overseas, because all I know with well, at least with China, but specifically related to TikTok,
Yeah.
where they're not allowed to be on it after like 9 or 10 p.m. or something shit like that. I don't remember. And it's like heavily uh, yeah, they're monitored and censored and whatnot. Like just some content they just
Yeah.
either will get deleted or just they screen it all. Yeah.
Yep.
But that's just China in general. China doesn't like a lot of things.
Right.
That social media, they have their own stuff for social media. They have a thing called Weibo, which is which is their version of like Twitter and TikTok and everything like mashed into one. But no, China, I know for certain, and I believe certain parts of Japan too, they actually have such bad addiction to their social medias that they will put them into like mental hospital-esque facilities to be like, hey, this is an addiction that is a problem. It is severely affecting my life, and I need to be treated.
Yeah, with Japan in particular, I can kind of see that because I think just in general, there already no fairly socially awkward people.
Oh yeah, the hikikomori is a thing. It's a big thing.
Yeah, so I can definitely see that there.
Yeah, it reached a point where like it's like so back on like the whole teachers getting attacked thing. Honestly, like also for school shootings, we should probably just like hire like veterans to like handle that kind of shit. Like child acts up, he gets put in the fucking floor for it.
Right.
Know? Like don't get that child ain't gonna have any time to attack the teacher if he's already on the ground, flattened out by a literal trained veteran. Same with school shootings.
So,
like, I hate to say it. School shootings, if a kid goes in, I don't care what fucking crazy shit they got going on in their head. I get it. It's like mental health is important, blah, blah, blah. Shoot them fucking dead. Just kill them all.
Yeah, right.
Like, they have already reached the point where
there's no half measures here.
No,
many lives are on the line. You gotta put them down.
Right?
Like up the security, give the guards more leeway, give the teachers more, give all the staff security more pay. Absolutely.
Right? Like, it's
oh yeah,
one of those things where, like, I get it. Like nobody wants to take a life, but like it's reached the point where like if they've reached that point where they're like gonna shred through their classmates, just like like fatally kill so many of them, they just need to be put down at that point if they're already in the act.
Right.
Now, if you can catch them beforehand, try and get them into therapy for sure. But if they're already in the act, like gun-toting around the school, yeah, just put them down.
And if you can do it, because I know there are like officers in the building, especially in high schools.
Yeah.
Because I had a security officer at my school. I don't know about you all.
He was a pretty cool guy. He's kind of
yeah, ours was pretty cool. He had a taser. Like he just had a taser on his belt that he could whip out at any point. They should be allowed to use that.
Yeah.
Without having to be questioned or without having to be like, look, it was necessary to save people.
Yeah, like for sure. It's like if it's one of those things where like, especially if there's like proof that they were enough proof to show that they definitely had to use it for realsies, for sure. Then,
right.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where like we it's honestly like we're taking school shootings and the people who do them too lightly now.
Right.
And I understand there is the viewpoint of if you give a teacher a gun, it's just going to promote more violence. And I don't agree with giving teachers guns unless they want.
No, leave that to the officers, security guards. Yeah, like actually the trained with the people who are trained with those. Yeah.
Right.
That's why I'm like trained veterans because like they're already used to like this kind of stuff and they have that level of control normally, So they understand like the importance.
As long as they
of that kind of thing, but also it's one of those things where you'd have to test the veterans too and make sure they're really make sure they're actually safe for that environment.
Right.
Yes. That I was gonna say that would be my only like ask is like make sure that they are mentally a-okay.
Yeah, mentally sound enough to handle that kind of environment. And not have a
because
thing where, like a veteran
they're
just
loud.
Like, sees one thing that triggers the PTSD and he's just beating the shit out of some kid in the hallway.
Right. or goes on a power trip, all of a sudden, like.
Yeah, the kid deserved it. It's fine. It'll build character.
But also, did any of your all's principals like full on tackle kids if they were in a fight? Because
Yeah.
like my vice principal would absolutely tackle kids.
As far as I'm aware, I don't think we ever had any instances in my school that got to that level.
There was a fight like every month
Oh.
in my high school.
Oh no, there was fights like every day at my high school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, mine was boring as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I live in a fairly good area, but my school would pull
mean,
from like
you're in other Cincinnati, so I don't imagine it would have been all that great.
oh no. So like you only saw like a very small portion. But if you go like 2 streets, 3 streets over, there are mansions.
Mhm.
And then you have the houses that are like $450,000 worth.
Oh yeah, no, I remember driving by some of them. Yeah.
But yeah, those kids would be in my high school.
Mm-hmm.
So you had the uppity kids that would be in my high school, but then you also have the kids that would be from the lower income
Right.
kids that thought they were ghetto but actually weren't ghetto. Like, it was great.
Just adjacent. Get
Yeah, ghetto adjacent. They thought they were cool. They thought they were hot shit. But they would pick fights all the time. There were fights all the time. And my vice principal in particular would have to get involved all the time. So he would have to tackle kids onto the floor and be like, stop it. You are fighting seniors for no reason.
Yep.
Like, where's all this aggression coming from? But anyway, I guess my school, just my year, like my grade in particular, was just awful because we always had a principal out on the floor having to take care of somebody, like having the security officer. I've had kids get handcuffed in front of me. Yeah, that was a thing. That was interesting. I haven't had anybody taste, but I did have a nose broken in front of me and an elbow broken in front of me. That was interesting. But like, that wasn't because of phones. That wasn't because of anything like on that spectrum. It was because kids are kids and feral.
Yep.
So I don't know. I do think that there needs to be more of a presence of authority, though. Like, teachers need to be allowed to be more authoritative.
Yeah, because I mean, I have no doubt that they want to, but it fucking sucks because then the parents will come down on them and then like, oh, it'll be the whole lawsuit and everything. They'll lose their job.
Oh yeah.
The school
Like,
will get no taken down and everything, and it's like, yeah, they're just their hands are tied because of the dumbass fucking parents.
Yeah,
Right, I don't think they
parents are
need
given
to
too
use,
much
like,
power in
physical
this
force.
In this sense.
I don't think they need to use like physical force, but I feel like they need to be allowed to do more than say, "Hey, stop it."
Yeah, I'm gonna dock your points if you don't.
Yeah.
Right, like.
Like, take away their good noodle star.
I mean, hell, like you threaten a kid with suspension nowadays, would just be like, oh hell yeah, like extra vacation, I'm out of here, bye.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, you're gonna sit in my class in a corner with somebody standing over you. That would be the worst punishment.
Bring back the dunce cap.
Oh my god.
It's like bring
That
back
would
the
only
whipping
work
ruler.
on kids like me who hate being embarrassed.
It's like bring back the whipping ruler.
I would die. I would just die. Like, don't put a dunce cap on me. I'm not dumb.
Have him face the corner, dunce cap on, no pants around ankles, and just stand there for the rest of class.
Chain a live puma into like every classroom in the corner, and then release it when the kids misbehave.
Oh, that's funny.
have a fucking like laser target trained like the fucking raptors.
You know, fuck it. Let's just genetically like engineer some actual like raptors for classrooms. Forget the puma. Let's step it up a notch and get real here.
It's like if you can survive being chased around the school by this raptor, well, one lap around the school without being caught by the raptor,
Right.
you'll be forgiven.
All right, kids. Today's PE day. Oh no!
I just realized this also ties back to the parenting conversation because all of this is just parents not teaching their kids to be fucking respectful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Again,
Because-
back to the coddling. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Rory that had a kid bite her or bite another kid?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, like the kid,
Yeah.
the other kid, I think it was. Then
Mhm.
like I know there's like another kid who like absolutely maimed a different bus attendant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was scary. Like,
Normalizing
what?
fisting a child who's attacking you.
literally. Like, no, that shouldn't. You don't need to get permission
Yeah, no,
to
really
defend
should-
yourself.
Yeah, it's even from a child. Like, if a child is coming at me in a dangerous way and like actually gets me, then I absolutely am going to like bring my entire fist down upon that child's head and knock them
Right.
around.
There are reasons that some children get charged with, adult sentences.
Right. Like,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like that. Well, they should have been charged, but those like what is it? Those three teen girls who like beat
Yeah, it
beat
was
up
a
and killed that
3.
old man. Yeah, 3. I thought it was,
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, I think they fully charged them as adults. Yeah.
well,
Yeah, they
it's
should
like-
be.
right. Like,
I was
uh,
pissed.
I think they killed that man, right?
yeah, they did.
They did!
They
Yeah,
outright
yeah.
killed him.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
stomped his head
God.
so hard that he died.
Yeah. It's like
I
honestly,
was like, what?
Right, if I'm honest, like I would have like come in and just fucking like if I had seen that shit, bro, the way I would have like grabbed one of their hair and started beating the other girls with the girl that I have like swinging around
Right.
by her hair,
Like the girl,
Right.
like a baby monkey.
like in the
Just
movie.
full on Suko.
I'll just throw the girl at the other girl, kick one of them off a cliff.
I mean, worth it.
Oh.
But Tick sent me that, and I was like, excuse me?
Yo.
Yeah, no, it is maddening.
No, seriously, it's like the fact people can do that kind of shit, and like people, and there are still people who will apologize for that, like, oh my god, they're just kids, or they don't, or stuff like that, or whatever, like like, oh, they're just.
I'm
teenagers.
sorry.
It's like,
Just because they're minors doesn't mean they can get away with fucking assault
right?
and murder.
And, like,
I'm sorry. I know that they have like development markers that they need to hit, but if a
Right.
kid is already that messed up, they're not going to get better.
Yeah, right. They
Not
are
by-
a threat to society.
There's
and
a-
need to
yeah,
be.
Exactly.
There's a point where like you're never going to recover from like a certain degree. Like
No, like that. Those girls, they
Yep.
should not. They need to be charged as adults.
yeah,
They murdered someone.
yeah, they like actually murdered a dude in cold blood.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just watching a video about a woman who had killed her brother in the 80s, and her mom wouldn't charge her, like made the charges go away, and that
Okay.
woman ended up becoming a professor who then got mad because she wasn't getting tenure
Okay.
and then murdered 3 other professors
Oh my goodness.
and almost killed, I think, 2 or 3 other people. But the thing is this lady also sent a pipe bomb to a professor that she
What the
was
fuck?
trying to get her doctorate
Oh
from.
my gosh.
She flat out slapped a woman
Yep.
over a high chair at an IHOP
Wow.
because she wasn't able to get the last high chair for her son
Yep.
and was ordered to go to anger management, never went to anger management.
Jeez.
And then the murders at the college campus was the last thing that she did, and now she's in jail.
Yep.
But like in the 80s, she
Yeah.
murdered her brother because she
Right.
was so jealous that he was
Oh my
getting
God.
more attention, was doing the same things that he was doing, and her mom was just like, "I'm not gonna let you go to jail." This is mind-boggling to me.
Right? Like, if I had a kid and they did something like really severe like that, I'd be like, "Bye, bitch. You're not my kid anymore. I don't have kids anymore."
Yeah, no, on the street you go. Goodbye.
Just me and the dog.
Like,
If I see you on this doorstep again, I'm
Like-
putting you down myself.
like I get it. Nobody wants to admit that they gave birth to that, but
Yeah,
like
Right.
you gave birth to that.
You need to
They
fucking
have to
take
follow the
responsibility.
consequences.
Right.
Now, and you got to figure out what to do with it before it gets out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can't
like,
just let that shit go because you're just gonna get infinitely worse as they hit adulthood.
Right?
right,
And now the
Because
world
they
will be able
have
to
it-
go wherever they want and do
Yep.
whatever they want.
right, and they haven't learned that consequences are a fucking thing.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw that case and I was just like, I'm sorry, what?
Right. We've reached a point.
You
where,
killed her
like,
brother and nothing happened?
Yeah, like we've officially reached a point where like self-defense needs to be like completely redefined and like turned into a necessity for all human beings. You know. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Right.
Like if I'm being honest, it's one of those things where we've also reached a point in humanity where like people who would do the attacking and shit like that, like they're not gonna stop after you just like slap them back a little. So it's at that point, it's like it's one of those things where it's like if you're gonna defend yourself, incapacitate to the highest degree at that rate. Like just don't even hold back. Frankly, like.
Yeah, no, just full on, no primal unga bunga,
Yeah, right.
kill or
Like,
be killed.
yeah, just take a rock and just like, ooh, ooh, and just like right down on the stomach. You know,
It's like,
crack those
beat your
arms.
chest.
Yeah, right. Just like put one foot on them, like like stand tall and like, just like thump your chest.
Take their shitty chihuahua and just rip it in half over your head and just let them guts
Oh
and
my
blood
God.
and just scream at them.
If you can't tell, we all saw.
Yeah.
Guts
that
of the
movie.
Golden Empire.
I don't think Chihuahua owners have the emotional or physical capacity to be anything harmful. So like, maybe a terrier owner though. But like,
Maybe a terrier.
They try to act like it, but they really don't.
yeah, right. Chihuahua owners are basically their dogs. They act big, but like when push comes to shove, they're probably gonna get shit on.
They like get punted across the yard like you did it with that one dog.
Right. Like I
God.
said, we are 41 minutes in, so it's a good time to stop.
God, already?
Yep,
Jesus.
wrap it
All
up,
right.
boys.
Oh, fine. All right. Now, yeah. Well, this has been another episode where the world fucking sucks.
World sucks.
Yeah.
This is the worst timeline. I need to go somewhere else.
This has been your most recent episode of the Put 'em Down podcast.
Yeah, right. Like, put him down. / Thanos was right podcast.
I don't know. Thanos didn't control which half got eliminated,
Yeah, right.
so
Yeah, well,
you had
at
a
least he
point,
learned
though.
from his mistake, and in
Yeah.
Endgame was like, you know what? I should have wiped this like completely clean, everything gone.
The
Fair.
Thanos has
That
the
is
right
fair.
idea podcast. All right.
Just gonna wipe this like clean, start anew. But that has been another
we'll be
episode,
back.
guys. We'll be back.
We will see you all next time.
And the next time, goodbye.
Bye.